The gentleman on the right-hand side of the screen is Armed Services Committee member and Congressman Michael Waltz. Congressman, you attended a classified briefing on Iran Tuesday, and I believe you've been in another one today. Now, I know you can't tell us what you heard, but did you hear anything alarming?
Well, my biggest concern, Stuart, was any attempts by this administration to tie a future administration's hands. And what the Iranians have been talking about in their media were what they were calling inherent guarantees, which meant that, essentially this deal would put things in place that if a future administration pulled out of the deal, a future American administration, the Iranians could immediately go back to enriching uranium and adding advanced centrifuges. We were assured that that was not the case, that there was no move on the Biden administration to put those types of things in place. But we'll see. Okay. And the other piece was the Russians being involved. From everything I can see, it'll be the Russians that take that enriched uranium if we have a deal, which makes Putin then the judge and jury in terms of holding on to that, whether he can send it back or what he does with it. And I have a real issue with that.
I just can't believe that our Congress, whether Democrats or Republicans, would stand for the Russians taking enriched uranium from Iran, of all places, and the Russians playing a big role in the negotiating of this deal. I mean, I can't believe that America would stand for that. Will they?
Well, I'm certainly hearing it loud and clear from the American people, and I'm making that voice known. The issue is Biden won't dare to bring it to the Congress. And we really pushed his negotiating team that any deal you enter this country into needs the support of the American people, and you need to bring it to the Congress in line with the Constitution and take it to the Senate and make it a treaty. But I think they know that it won't have the support.
No, you need 2/3 support in the Senate for any treaty. And there's no way you're going to get 2/3 of the Senate to do that. Let me change the subject again. I've gone from Ukraine to Iran, and now I'm going to Florida, Congressman.
Hey,
I'm sure you're going to be happy about that. Is a red wave brewing in the Sunshine State? Registered Republicans now outnumber Democrats by 100,000. First time we've ever seen that. Now, Congressman, I'm not surprised, and I'm sure you're not either, but I bet you are delighted, aren't you?
Well, just to put this in context, Stuart, in 2012, there were 700,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. That's how much of a swing that we've seen in a decade, and it's actually accelerated in the last 2 years under the leadership of Governor DeSantis. Before that, Rick Scott. Our schools are open. They've been open since August of 2020. We have pro-growth policies for our small businesses. And most importantly, the state government lets you keep your money, and you, the families of Florida, make decisions with what you're going to do, not bureaucrats in our state capitol. All of that combined with great beaches, great weather, and NASCAR, and people are moving here in droves. But importantly, Stuart, we're re-registering them, and the RNC is re-registering voters at the gas pumps. When they're feeling that pain, they walk right over to that registration tent and say, I'm voting Republican going forward. I give Ronna McDaniel a lot of credit for that.
I hear that a lot of the snowbirds from the north came down to Florida, as they usually do in December. But this year, they're staying. They're not going back. Right. Now, is that just anecdotal nonsense, or is there something to that?
No, there absolutely is something to it. People that visited are now saying, I'm not going back to New York or Massachusetts or Illinois with their lockdown policies, high taxes, where government makes decisions. But at the end of the day, Stuart, we have to have them re-registered to vote in Florida, where their vote matters. And between the Florida Republican Party, the grassroots efforts, the Democrat during COVID shut their entire ground game operation down. Yeah. We kept going, and you're seeing the differences. And you're going to see Florida go from purple to red. Final thing is with the Hispanic population. Oh, yeah. They know socialism. Yeah. They're coming to our side. And then with Biden trying to deal with Maduro and Venezuela, they're furious. And I think they're permanently going to come our way.
Very interesting. Congressman Michael Waltz, always great. Thanks for joining us, sir. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks so much.